is Thursday. I think we're live. I'm not showing up in my feed. I'm live. People say I'm live, even though I'm not seeing anything. Hang on a second. Facebook's playing games on me tonight, so I gotta, boom. Adele says Happy New Year. Okay, now maybe I'll get comments. Hey, Adele and Dazzle are here. I'm here now. Now I've got comments. On another screen, I've got comments. The joys of Facebook in 2020. How are you all doing tonight? Welcome to New Year's Eve. We are at the end of 2020. Something you never thought you'd be able to say. You are there, people. You did it. You did it. You did it. No matter what 2020 threw at you, you did it. You're here at the finish line of 2020. We're getting ready to close the book on it. Boom, we're going to close that book. The wealthies are in the house. We are their New Year's Eve entertainment. I'm just saying, there's nothing more exciting in the wealthy household than when they tune in. Kurt tries to call this date night. How are you all doing tonight? How was your last day of 2020? The last day of 2020. Tell me what we're grateful for, people. I'm grateful to have you here. I have a joke there, Jennifer, but I'm going to leave it alone. I'm just going to let it hang out there. I'm going to let it hang out there. Oh, we are here. We are here. And I am glad to have you here. I am on this New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve. So I've talked to so many of you today. Some of you are going out to restaurants. Some of you are getting takeout. Some of you are just taking the time to chill. Muffin's here too. All right. Well, that was a when Harry met Sally moment there, Jennifer. You teed me up well. Going there for that. But maybe that'll encourage you guys to watch When Harry Met Sally. Maybe you're having what she had. I don't know. I'm going to leave this. You're taking me down a dark road. This is a family show. Hey, Jen, Happy New Year. What does a drinking town with a skiing problem do on New Year's Eve 2020? What does a drinking town with a skiing problem do on New Year's Eve 2020? Seriously, I want to know, because that's not a punchline or a joke. That I know we are a skiing town. I mean a drinking town with a skiing problem. Happy New Year, Kitty. Happy New Year. We're closing out 2020 strong. I hope your text brought in many a shopper today. We were surprised with the number of shoppers we had today. Hey, Carrie, I owe you a call. But great to have you here. Great to have you here tonight. Colorado, everybody, we're enjoying to have you here. I am truly blessed to have you here, to have you with us here as we close out 2020. Let's get this program started with our Good Morning, Good Night book. Is how we start this program every night. Good morning, good night is how we start this program every night. If you're following along, tonight we are on page 60. Page 60. Good morning. Listen to your insides voices. Whoa! Whoa, Kitty, triple any day the rest of the week? That's awesome. Congratulations. Well, I'm very impressed with your texting program, and while I am not in charge of marketing, it's something we will look at in 2021. Hey, Pat in the Peanut Gallery, it was great seeing you and Dick and catching up with you. It was truly wonderful to be able to see you. And for Carrie, it was her busiest day this week, and they closed early. This is all good stuff. This is all good stuff. Again, the stimulus money is coming out, okay? People are feeling good. People are feeling good, and when they feel good, they spend. Okay, we got people coming in that haven't gotten their stimulus money, but a friend did, so they know it's coming. Okay, they are feeling good about it. They are feeling good about it, and they are out spending, and they are spending with you. Last time, Walmart, Costco, Amazon, Home Depot, those were their choices. Walmart, Costco, Amazon, Home Depot, that was their choices. That's not the case anymore. I expect to hear Walmart whining about it next week, that their sales aren't as big this time from the stimulus. I expect on their next earnings call, they will mention something about it, that the stimulus did not affect sales as greatly it did the first time. I wonder why. I wonder what could it be. Oh, some of the other rest of the world, there is retail beyond the big guys. And what's more is your customers know it, and they love you for it. They do. They love you. I am thrilled, and I am beyond happy for all of you. We are open again tomorrow. We aren't closed on New Year's Day, so we'll see what that brings. But it's a roller coaster, so I don't judge it by any one day. The response that customers are having out there and the kinds of positive energy, okay? Because there have been a lot of people depressed that the virus is still with us, and, they thought by saying goodbye to 2020 it would be the end of things, and it's not. But it is, we are turning the corner. As I've mentioned, I know my first person. I even saw their sticker that got vaccinated, okay, that I personally know. And this is a wonderful thing. So we're starting to turn the corner. And yes, Kitty, that's perfect. So nice to see people that you haven't seen in a while. That is, that they remember and they love you and they love your store. So that is really nice, and it's even nicer that you probably weren't staffed extra for it. And in other times you might have staffed extra for it, so you were just normal staff and you handled the volume and it was all good. This is good, and we've even seen an uptick in clothing sales, which has been the weaker side of the business, but we have seen that as well. So these are good. I am very excited. It's a nice and exciting way to close out 2020. It is. And I got excited today. I was so excited. I got a Little Missy Christmas card today. A Little Missy Christmas card. So I was excited today. That Little Missy, that I made her Christmas list. That I made little. This quote today that I have for you, and you were short-staffed, so you saved on payroll, you did triple any other day's sales. It's almost like you put money in the bank today, Kitty. Happy New Year, Patty. Happy New Year. This quote that I have for you tonight is a lot like what I've really been trying to preach here. If I were a preacher, no, what I'm trying to get through, because so many of you get overwhelmed. Think about this quote for a minute. Digest this. Take a deep breath. If we think about everything we have to do, we feel overwhelmed. If we do the one thing we have to do, we make progress. Think about that. If we think about everything we have to do, we feel overwhelmed. If we do the one thing we have to do, we make progress. Okay? Simple progress, people. One foot in front of the other. Baby steps. What about Bob? Like I've been talking about since the beginning, let's just do the next thing and then the next thing. Don't worry about the next 100 things that we have to do. Let's just take the next step. And that's how we do it. That's how we do it. One foot in front of the other is how we do it and get to the other side of this. Nebraska Angie's here on New Year's Eve. Happy New Year to you. A couple of things tonight. Because this is not a deep evening, folks. This is not a deep evening. This is a celebratory evening. Okay, we are here. We are at the end of 2020. You made it to this. Okay, we have been here for 289 nights, and you have been making progress each and every night, one foot in front of the other. One foot in front of the other. We're doing it. You are making it, and you have made it to the end of the calendar year, a time that you never thought you would make it to. There were so many times where you didn't think you were going to make it to this point, and you've made it. You're going to cross the line, and you're going to continue going forward. And that is so important. Your accomplishments this year are huge, and so do not diminish them. Okay? Take time to reflect on all the things that you have done, that you have gotten up, stood up, gotten knocked down, stood back up. All the things that you have done this year, that you have accomplished. Okay? That you are still standing. You know, hey, Gwen, great to have you here live. All those things, you are tremendously accomplished, and I am proud of you. A couple of important footnotes for you tonight. First, on the PPP, you should be checking, as part of your preparation, like I told you, to get your paperwork and all your stuff in order to apply for a second PPP. The other thing you should be doing is double checking with wherever you got your first one to make sure they are participating in the second one. Okay, or really round 3 at this point, that they are still participating. Some banks are dropping out of it. It's a lot of work. And so some banks are choosing not to participate, especially where this is the smaller of the businesses. Okay, they aren't going to have this windfall of fee income because you're going to have, it's all the smaller loans that they're going to be doing, the smaller PPPs. So some banks are opting out of it. Many that were in it the first time, many community banks, many of them are still going to be in it. But just be aware that there's the possibility that somebody could not be in it. And so do that as part of your checking as we prepare to get ready for this. Because again, it's going to come fast and furious. Secondly, with the PPP, something that's gotten lost in all the conversation is now the PPP expenses are deductible. So originally, your PPP was not taxed as income, but you could not count the expenses that you used for the PPP towards expenses of your business. Now the PPP is not taxable income, which is good, okay? And you can count the expenses as business expenses. So that's an added benefit to you. It's really almost like double dipping on the PPP. It's a really good thing for you. So just keep that in mind, that now those expenses count. I know I've talked to several of you that have uh, tax years for your business that are not calendar years, and so may have already started to file their taxes or done taxes under a different period. Just keep that in mind because that is a big, big deal. Secondly, or lastly in heavy topics, I think this is my only other heavy thing tonight, the SBA has extended the application deadline for the EIDL, the Economic Injury Disaster Loan. That application period has been extended. If you have not applied for an economic injury disaster loan, do it. Not because I'm encouraging debt, not because I want you to take a loan, but that is the only way that you will get the advance when. So you will not be eligible to get the advance if you have not applied for an EIDL loan. You do not have to accept the EIDL loan when you get the offer. Don't decline it. Okay, leave it as an open loan, as an open application, not an open loan. It's not a loan unless you accept the money. Okay, in which case it is a loan, and it's insurance money is really what it is that you're still standing. But accept it, but keep the application open, and that way when funding comes out for the EIDL advance, you will be eligible for it. So that is really, really important. I want you to be able to get that because I want you to be $dollar matters. Okay, we're not out of the woods yet on this, and every dollar matters. As part of saying so long to 2020, I have found it incredibly important to remind you of all the great affiliate members of NARTS, the suppliers to the resale industry who have been stepping up and knocking it out of the park as we have worked our way through this pandemic. They have always been great, always stood side by side you, and now they have stepped up even more. So I've been taking time each night to thank a variety of our suppliers, working through all of them. And tonight is no different as we close out the year. Let me see, where am I on my list? Traxia, Simple Consign, revolutionary web-based technology, consignment made simple. Would you like a simple way to free up thousands of dollars each year in lost income and time? Back up your data for free, eliminate risk using our online program, 60 days for free. Use the program with free online support, access and input data anywhere, quickly search for consignor inventory and reports, save on your credit card processing. Check us out at Traxia.com. There's even a promo code for this special offer, and you can find it in the supplier section at narts.org. Just go to the supplier section to find out any more of these. A to Z Retail Supplies. A to Z Retail carries a wide array of store supplies for thrift stores. Affordable but durable tagging guns and a variety of ways to color code your merchandise using coupon tags, horizontal tags, plastic tagging fasteners, and barcode tags. All major brands of price marking guns and supplies are also available. AZ Retail Supplies. Loss Prevention Distributors. Loss Prevention Distributors is a discount provider of retail security sensor hard tags, soft tags, lanyards, ink tags, detachers, deactivators, and systems. They offer both checkpoint and Sensormatic compatible products. Shoplifting and shrinkage are affecting your bottom line. These products stand on their own and will quickly pay for themselves. LPD offers outstanding customer service, on-hand inventory, aggressive pricing, and same-day shipping. Make us your loss prevention partner of choice. They'll save you money. They've been really great for people. They've really hopped on the NARTS board and helped with people with questions and everything. Print Revolution, formerly Forms Plus, is one of the largest consignment price tag and label distributors in the U.S. They offer thermal rolled tags, laser sheet tags, dot matrix compatible with your software program. And they'll ship all tags the same day or within 24 hours. They offer many sizes of different labels, thermal rolls, and laser sheet labels. Their company is a full-service commercial printer, also offering business checks, such as those used by Quicken and QuickBooks, forms, letterhead, color business cards, color postcards, and color brochures. They're an approved vendor for Visual Horizons and CCE software, as well as service many Liberty and other software users. See their website for a full product offering. Sensor tags. We are providing stop shoplifting supplies such as security tags, security labels, security towers, ink tags, and many other accessories. We carry all major brands of security, electronic article surveillance equipment. We can meet any budget, any budget. For those that have a very small budget, we sell fake security towers and we sell tags to protect sunglasses and jewelry as well. Sensor tags out of Terre Haute, Indiana. The crossroads of America. If you've never been to Terre Haute, Indiana, they have more railroad tracks crossing that town than any place else in America. Just saying. It's also, for those of us old enough to remember, was the home of Columbia House. That's where you got your 10 records, 10 tapes, 10 CDs for a penny. For a penny, I tell you. They shipped them all. And all you had to do was send them 1 penny. Terre Haute, Indiana, the crossroads of America. Ladies and gentlemen, these NART suppliers are huge. How they've supported this industry, supported your business, and helped you grow your way out of this is huge. I hope I've introduced you to somebody that you didn't know about. The full catalog is available to you at narts.org in the supplier directory. Over at narts.org/resalestrong, you find all the files of everything that I reference, everything that I talk about, including a direct link to the right there was all right there, and a direct link to the YouTube channel. You're not alone running this store, where you can like when a new one drops. You can also share all of this with all your friends in business so we can help everybody. Butcher, baker, candlestick maker, doesn't matter what their business is, we're going to get them to the other side. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. We're getting into the other side of this. And that is so important that we share this out with everybody. Yes, where Larry Bird played college basketball. The reason I know that Terre Haute is because my older sister, remember I'm the oops baby, her first husband was stationed in Terre Haute, Indiana for several years. He was ROTC at the university where Larry played college basketball. And I would go and spend summers there. So I would, be with my nephew and my sister and spend a lot of time during the summer in Terre Haute, Indiana. So that is why I am familiar with that part of the country. It's where I learned how to drive a stick shift. It's a good thing her neighbor was the Ford Lincoln Mercury dealer, because he fixed that stick shift for us. Because I pretty much trashed my sister's stick shift. I am here every night at More 8 Than Ish, live in the NARTS private Facebook group. That is where you find me every night live. If you have a question in between, you just email me. And boy, have you been emailing me a lot lately. That's okay. Neil, N-E-I-L at ECIstores.com. N-E-I-L at ECIstores.com is where you find me. And you never know when I'll call you back or where you'll get a weird FaceTime call from a 508 number. Happy New Year, Carrie. I am here. We start the night every night with the Good Morning, Good Night book. The Good Morning, Good Night book is how we start the night every night. Tonight we are on page 60. Good morning, friendos. Make good choices. Listen to your inside voices. Our good night tonight is, good night, friendos. Make good choices, live your life, and raise your voices. Wow. Somebody's telling me to be loud. I'll need some encouragement for that. I am Neil Abramson. I do like a good party, a wedding, a bar mitzvah, a New Year's Eve party. Woo! There's glitter all over my station here. Yes, we do like to party. We're celebrating New Year's Eve. We're continuing the celebration of getting Rebecca's. There is, yes, there's plenty of this around here. We want you to have a Happy New Year. I will be back here tomorrow night at More 8 Than Ish. More 8 Than Ish tomorrow. Live in the Nards private Facebook group. Have a very safe and happy New Year's Eve, everyone. I will see you tomorrow. But know, until then, that you and most especially you, yes, you with the party hat on in the back, I see you. You're not alone running this store. It's time for more graduation cake. Have a great night, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow.